scary times in Ohio after Ohio State's remarkable upset against Iowa. After the game was over, unsurprisingly, Ohio State fans wanted to celebrate and they stormed the court. That's not anything new, especially after a big win like this. But there was an unexpected collision that involved Caitlin Clark and a fan. And as you can see here, Caitlin was running off the court and the fan collided with her, blindsided her basically. This was absolute horrible awareness for the fan running right into Caitlin, and she just got back up and started celebrating while Caitlin Clark lingered on the court, and then she was eventually helped up by her teammates. Now, after the game, Caitlin and Coach Lisa Bluder had some choice words on the post-game activities from the fans.
It's unfortunate the game ended that way, and Caitlin gets taken out on the floor, gets some inappropriate words yelled at her by fans, by students. That just should not happen. It should not happen. Our players should be safe. They should be able to walk off the floor. That's very disappointing. I think Ohio State, great team, great environment, but obviously very disappointed with the post game, with our players getting injured trying to walk out of the gym. That's wrong.
Just your point of view, what happened on the floor after the game, and then Caitlin, I guess, are you okay? Kind of physically, how are you?
Yeah, I'm okay. I think great environment. Obviously, these are the games you'd love to play in. 18,000 people here. Obviously I could see they're storming the court, which is fine, and good for their students. Great win for them, and I was just trying to exit the court as quickly as possible, so I started running, and I was absolutely just hammered by somebody trying to run onto the court and basically blindsided, and kind of scary. Could have caused a pretty serious injury to me and knocked the wind out of me, but luckily my teammates kind of picked me up and got me off the court. So and their AD already came and apologized to me, so I really appreciate that. And this is what comes with the territory. I'm sure they tried their best to do whatever they could. Obviously, it didn't work, and that's disappointing. But just focus now on the game. Ways we can get better.
Now, I'm going to say this. In my opinion, Ohio State needed to do a better job in ensuring that Iowa, especially Caitlin Clark, was able to get off the court safely. Maybe that's having a security person running with them off the court, especially as you saw lots of people running onto the field, onto the court. You needed some extra security to make sure that the players were safe and all set to go. Because love it or hate it, Caitlin Clark is a huge moneymaker. She is the most valuable player in terms of money generated for women's college basketball. The only reason that Ohio State had 18,000 fans in attendance for today's game was because of Caitlin Clark. The massive amounts of people who watched this game on TV, again, a sizable portion of those people watched because of Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is a moneymaker, and it is silly not to protect her at all costs before and after games. Yes, you can say whatever you want to say about maybe you don't like Caitlin Clark and the attention she gets and all that stuff, but she makes money. She makes money for the NCAA. She makes money for every single college that she goes to play at. Ohio State made a boatload of money because of Caitlin Clark. And to me, it makes no sense at all for you not to have someone running off the court with them, or even before the game happens, talking with Iowa about, okay, well, if once the game is over, everyone we're gonna gather up together and we're gonna walk to our locker room together with security. There should have been something, and I completely understand Lisa Bluder being really upset at the way that this game went about post-game, because you can't allow this, especially for someone who is such a big player like Caitlin Clark. You just can't allow it. Hopefully schools learn from this, and next school that plays Iowa, they make sure to have security for them as they're running off the court. Before and after the court, you need to make sure that these players are protected, especially Caitlin Clark, because she could have got seriously injured. And then less people watch. Less people buy tickets to go to games. It screws up a lot of stuff. And so I think it's in women's college basketball's best interest to ensure that this girl is protected. On the court, let's play ball. But before and after the court, after the game, like, you have to make sure to protect. Like, there's certain players, yes, of course, protect all players. But especially, it makes no business sense to not protect the asset that's helping you the most, which in this instance is Caitlin Clark. Or if LSU is playing, it's Angel Reese, and Kim Mulkey and Flau'jae Johnson. For UConn, it's Gino and Paige Beckers. It's different players for different teams, but really, yeah, that's my rant. I don't know. Maybe I'm going too deep into it, but like, I just think I think it's stupid for Ohio State to not have, yes, you saw security after she got hit, people like running to her aid and whatnot, but it's too late now. She could have got seriously hurt. And to me, that makes no sense. It makes no sense. So hopefully, Ohio State does better in the future. Hopefully other teams make sure to learn from this lesson. The AD of Ohio State did apologize, so shout out to them for doing that. They should have. That made sense. But it just, all in all, messed up play. But I wanted to let you all know what happened and let you all know what the responses were from Lisa Bluder and Caitlin Clark. Overall, that's just messed up. It was an amazing win by Ohio State. I'm going to talk more about that in tomorrow's episode of Women's Basketball Weekly. But it was an amazing game, amazing performance by Cody McMahon. And largely the news about this game is Caitlin Clark blindsided by a fan, instead of remarkable win by Ohio State. Like, it's just, yeah. Anyway, those are my thoughts about what happened. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think I'm overreacting? Do you think that, what do you think about this whole situation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet. I make content all about women's basketball, and I will see you all later. Until next time, guys. Bye.